Hi, I'm Kathleen, and this is my exploration week 3 for media anthropology. The book that I chose, once again, was Real World Media Ethics, and I read Chapter 11, Censorship, Diversity, and Consolidation. I chose this chapter because I felt that this chapter would have information that I would need to know for my career and that would be helpful for me to know in my career. What I have learned from this chapter is how censorship works and what part the broadcast standards and practices, the BSNP departments at the different networks, plays in censorship. I felt that the most important thing with the information was about censorship. Even though this focuses on television, I think it can be transferred to the career I'm aiming for, which is new media journalism, and that the censorship on like violence and sex and all that is something I'm going to need to keep in mind when I'm writing articles and keep in mind on how I'm sounding to my audience because I don't want to offend anybody or upset anybody. I've learned at the BSNP that they have to really focus on the violence because on television because the studies have suggested that someone who watches a violent program can go out and commit violence themselves. And then it gets blamed on the television show or it get the movies or games, what have you. I think that this is applicable in my career because wanting to be a new media journalist, and I will have to make sure that, like I said, I'm censoring myself in my articles so that I'm not offending anybody. And I can take what I have learned in this chapter about censorship and transfer it over to my career.